Welcome back. Today we're going to make the adjustments to this Yamaha 62 purple label that I identified were an issue to make it more playable in the last video. I'll put a link to that at the end. But I did an unboxing of this when I bought it and went through what to look for in a used instrument off eBay. And we'll get right to those corrections. Actually, I did miss a couple. I did miss the pinky key tables here, and they are not sealing, but we'll get to those right away. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the interference here with the roller and the C sharp. You can see there it kind of gets stuck underneath it. I'm just going to do that by slightly bending the B flat key down. And B flat key uses this arm up here, which goes underneath the touch piece. And it touches this other flat one, which does the B part. So you want to use if you have one, a parallel plier that has no grooves in it. For instance, this plier has no grooves in it, so it's smooth, versus like a small plier that has grooves in it. You don't want to use the grooves because it'll mar the finish and the piece itself. I can't find my parallel pliers right now, but let's go ahead and make a very slight change. Yeah, I did that by pushing the B key in, which lowered this platform here that you see, and then I grabbed this and I pulled it down from there ever so slightly. So now there's no interference. Still has issues, so I'm pushing the C sharp. The B works. So one of the other issues we have with interference to these keys is the C sharp key is interfering, hitting the roller, vice versa of the B key. Take a quick look. I'm going to push this up. See, that it pushes down the B key because of the roller, and I can push it past it, but then it comes back up and gets stuck. Okay, so what I ended up doing, I had to move the camera out of the way, but this bar here that does the C sharp, I had to bend it out, so it looks like the table keys took a hit at one time in this area, like it got hit this way and in a bit, because now it works the way it should. And the C sharp key now opens and closes on its own without interfering with the B key. And what I also noticed down here is the low C key doesn't even close on the tone hole at all. Looks like that took a hit too. Yeah, I can see like this post took a hit. This post took a hit because it's slightly pushed in. So we're going to have to get some tools out and pull that out a bit. This horn is more of a mess than it looks like. So that's the trouble with eBay horns, is they say one thing, and if they're not a saxophone player, they'll just, and this one wasn't, he was a guitarist, says it doesn't know how to make a play or anything, and he can't return it, so we'll get it fixed up. Let's take care of the other one, the cork up here first. So in short now, I'll have to Call up a friend who has dent tools, because the back post on the right pinky tables is pushed into the body, which prevents the low C and also the E flat from working properly. I no longer have dent tools, so time to call in favor. So that's all for this episode. We'll get back to the Yamaha Purple when I get this fixed.